Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review on Little Women of LA Season 8, Episode 2. Let's get started. Okay, this starts with, the show starts with Tara, Joe, and Penny. Penny is the baby, and she's about 3 years old, and they're on their way to get Penny's CAT scan done. And they're nervous. They're both nervous, and they're talking about it while they're driving. Okay, the next scene is Christy, Todd, and Autumn. Autumn is Christy's daughter. They're at a restaurant, and Autumn is turning 19. It's her birthday weekend, and she's turning 19. And they're discussing her birthday party. Christy suggests a theme party, or a theme roller rink party. I think the theme is disco. Autumn is turning 19. I don't know if she knows anything about disco. Anyway, Autumn asks Christy not to take over the whole party. But I don't think Autumn knows anything about disco. Does she know anything about the music? I don't think the way they dressed in that era. I don't think she knows anything about disco. So back to Tara and Joe. They're driving back from Penny's appointment. It seems that everything went well. Penny's CAT scan didn't show that she needed any more surgeries for now. And Penny has to go back to the doctors for another checkup in 3 months. So everybody's happy about that. Okay, the next scene is Tanya, Elena, and Jasmine. They meet up at a restaurant. I don't know what Jasmine is wearing. I know she has a problem with her hair, and her hair is thin or barely there. I know that she wears wigs. That's okay. Everybody wears wigs. But her wig is blonde and it's long all the way down to her waist, and then she's wearing these patent leather ankle 3-inch boots, and then she's wearing these jeans, cut up jeans showing one thigh. She's a mother of 2. Come on, I think she's just a little bit more conservative. And she got her breasts done, so I think she's trying to be the sexy one for this season. I don't know. I didn't like that outfit at all. She needs to tone it down a bit. That didn't look good at all. Alright, so they meet up at a restaurant. And Tanya and Elena want to know what Jasmine had asked Mika when she pulled her aside at the spa. And I thought, last episode I said Jasmine called Mika a bitch, but Jasmine said she called Mika a whore, which I think is even worse. Jasmine and Elena, they think that's funny. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't think it's funny if someone called them a whore, whether jokingly or otherwise. I think they would have a problem with that. But anyway, and then Jasmine is surprised that Mika is upset that she called her a whore. I think she said it in Spanish. She said the Spanish word for whore. Jasmine, I really don't like Jasmine. She's a newbie. Well, she's not a newbie. She's been on the show for a couple of seasons now, but I just like the old cast. I even like the one, I can't remember her name, the one that was in love with Matt. I even like her, prefer her to Jasmine. I want her back. Anyway, Elena asked Tanya what was happening with her. Tanya is dating her ex-boyfriend named Ja. And they're also business partners. And when they broke up when they first broke up, he was seeing someone, and Jasmine asked Tanya if he's still seeing the girl, and she said no. So Tanya tells them that he has a movie premiere coming up, and Elena wants to know what is she going as? What's Tanya going as? Is she going as his girlfriend, his friend? And she said, I'm going as a supportive friend and partner. And Jasmine wants to know if Tanya and Ja are lovers. Elena and Jasmine, they're just trying to find out the relationship between Tanya and Ja. They want to know if he spends the night. They ask her if he spends the night, and she says yeah. And they want to know if he sleeps in the same bed, and she somehow avoided avoided answering the question. She never did answer that question, I don't think. Anyway, and Tanya told him that Ja just said to her, just let things happen. What? Elena is trying to find out relationship status, and Tanya told them that Ja said they should just let things happen. So that means he's not her boyfriend. They're just having sex. That's what that means to me, anyway. Elena wants to know if Tanya is okay with that, because she's not in a relationship with him. If he's saying just let things happen, that means they're not in a committed relationship. And Elena wants to know, are you okay with that, Tanya? And she said, I like where we are right now. She likes the relationship the way it is right now. Okay. And Elena told Tanya that she's settling for someone when she could meet other guys that would want to be in a relationship with her. Tanya said that she's not settling and she's open, but she is settling. It boils down to that they feel like Ja has Tanya dangling on a string, and they feel like Tanya deserves better. And I think they're right, but Tanya is a grown woman, She's a grown woman. She needs to handle her own business. She's a grown woman. Christy drives Autumn to a dance class, and Autumn wants Christy to wait in the car. But Christy ends up going into the class anyway. And Christy meets Autumn's friends. Autumn has a friend. He's a little person. His name is Cole. He's a drag queen. And she has another friend named Mikisha. She's a dancer. She's going to be giving the dance class, instructing the dance class. During the dance class, Christy and Autumn try to outdance each other. Autumn finally asks Christy to leave so that she can talk with her friends and she discuss the party, her upcoming birthday party, and they seem to be happy and excited about that. And Christy didn't leave. She's in the background dancing. The camera is on her while she's in the background dancing. I love Christy. She is fun. She's funny. She is something else. She's a character. Okay, next up is Tara's filming for Hollywood Medium at her house. So Tyler Henry, the medium, he's coming over to give her a reading. They talked about her father dying and Tara not being there when her father died, and that's how she felt guilty. So she finally got some closure with that. I don't really want to talk about mediums. I don't know if I think we should dabble in that stuff, or I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't think I want to sit down with someone and have them tell me my future, because if they do and it doesn't work out, I'm gonna be mad. If they do, if it's something bad, I'm gonna be looking for it. So no, life should just happen, right? Tara and Jasmine take their kids on a play date to a llama farm. Jasmine asks Tara about the medium. They discuss that for a little while, and Tara said to Jasmine that she wants to give back to the community, because when she first came to, where are they, LA? When she first came to LA, she had support from little people, and she also had support from a lot of little people when with Penny's health issues. So she wants to give back to the community. Okay, so now it's the evening of Ja's movie premiere, and Elena and Preston. Preston is Elena's husband, and he's regular size. He's not a little person. He's regular size. Tara and Ja, they're all in a limo on the way to the premiere. Elena goes in on Ja. She asks Ja if they are a couple or if they're just hanging out. Ja says he's comfortable where he is. That wasn't the question. The question was, are you a couple or are you just hanging out? He says, I'm comfortable where I am. He's not answering the question. That's a liar. When someone doesn't answer your question directly, he's lying. Okay? Ja says he is comfortable where he is. That means he's not in a relationship with Tanya. She says, are you a couple or are you just hanging out? He says, I'm comfortable where I am. That means they are not in a relationship at all. They're just having sex. That's what that means. Ja says he is comfortable where he is. Elena asks him if he has feelings for Tanya. Ja says that Tanya is his friend. That means he's friends with benefits. They're just sleeping together. They're not in a relationship. They're not in a committed relationship. That's what that means. Elena told Ja that it's a surprise to Tanya that he wants to be just friends. So Ja turns to Tanya and said, I thought we had an understanding. And Tanya, she don't know what to say. She's like, oh. And in the interview, she said, Elena, she said, Preston may like Elena's big mouth, but I don't. I thought that was funny. Elena asked Ja if he was dating someone, and Ja said yes. Now my take on that is, Ja is a liar. If Ja was dating someone, where is this someone? Tanya think that he doesn't have a girlfriend because he's spending so much time with her. If he had a girlfriend, he wouldn't be able to spend so much time with her. So I think he's lying. And where is she? Tanya's going to the premiere with him. This is his career. Your woman should be by your side supporting you. Where is his girlfriend? I think he's lying. I don't think he has a girlfriend. I think he's lying because he's saying he has a girlfriend because he doesn't want Tanya to be too attached to him. And he's using her. He's using her for sex, and he's using her to be on the show. That's what I think. Because why else would he be hanging around her? Anywho, Elena asked him if he has a girlfriend, and he says yes. Well, she said, are you dating someone? And Josh says he is dating someone. Tanya looked like she was about to punch somebody in the face. She did not look happy. Then Tanya told Josh that I thought that the relationship was over with the other person. And she said she thought that way because of the amount of time they spent together. Because he does not have a girlfriend. Elena asked Ja why he doesn't bring his girlfriend to the premiere. Ja says the reason he didn't bring his girlfriend to the premiere is because his girlfriend is a bookworm and she's a nerd. And this is just not her thing to do. This is movie premieres is not her thing. Kind of lame excuses that he does not have a girlfriend. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't have a girlfriend. He's just lying because he doesn't want Tanya to get too attached to him, but he wants to have sex with her and he wants to use her to be on the show. Maybe to get a spin-off show. I don't know. Elena asked Ja if she has a problem with Ja taking someone else to the premiere. Ja said his girl doesn't have a problem with it because he's the man, he's the king. I have no clue what that means. You're the man, you're the king. So you get your way with your girlfriend. She does what you want. But then you said she doesn't want to come. So why are you saying the answer to that question is, answer what? The question was, Elena asked Ja if she has a problem with Ja taking someone else to the premiere. He doesn't answer questions. Ja says his girlfriend doesn't have a problem because he is the man. What does that mean? You say, stay here, you ain't going to the premiere. I'm the man, I'm the king in this relationship, you do what I tell you. Is that what that means? But that means, that contradicts what he said before. He said she's a nerd, she doesn't want to go. So, is it she's a nerd, she don't want to go? Or you're the man and you say, you ain't going, you stay here. Which is it? Ja, liar. Anyway, they get out of the limo, and Tanya's outfit is ugly. She has on this yellow top that with frills all around it, and she had on a jacket that was all the way up to here. A jacket all the way up to here, under her arms. I don't even know. It was just a short jacket, black jacket. It looked horrible. You know, people say you look like Big Bird. She looked like Little Bird. It was yellow and it was ruffles all the way down. Ruffles all the way to her thighs. She looked like a little bird. Instead of Big Bird, she looked like a little. It looked horrible. It was horrible. Anyway, when they get out of the limousine, what's her name? Elena pulled Tanya to the side and asked her, well, what do you think about, the conversation in the limo? And Tanya blamed herself for assuming that Jock didn't have a girlfriend. She said, that was my fault. I assumed that he didn't have a girlfriend. And Elena said, what the F is going on? She actually said the word. What the F is going on? And Elena basically told her to leave Ja alone and go find somebody else. Somebody who is single. And Tanya is pissed at Elena. And she said, you know what, Elena? You will let me do me. And that was the end of that scene. Now, Christy is pumping up balloons for Autumn's party. And Autumn comes downstairs and asks, what the hell are you doing? This is the way an 18-year-old talks to her mother. I am in my early 50s. My mother is 78. I don't give a damn how old I am. I will never, ever talk to my mother that way. Ever. She said, what the hell are you doing? And then that was just so disrespectful. I was like, anyway. And Chrissy doesn't even seem to mind. Autumn said, then Autumn backs it up with the F word. She said something and then said the F word to her mother. And then Chrissy said, watch your mouth, Autumn. And then Autumn say, I'm an adult. You are 18 going on 19. Teen. You're not an adult. You're a teenager. You're 18 going on 19. You're not an adult. You're a teenager. She says, I'm adult. And Christy just didn't say anything about it. I'm like, really? Wow. Anyway, she's upset that her mom is taking over the birthday party. But I don't see Autumn doing anything. I don't see her sitting down saying, this is the guest list. This is the food I want. This is the cake kind of cake I want. Vanilla, chocolate. Or I want balloons. I don't want balloons. Or I want this theme. I don't see her doing anything. I see Christy doing everything. And then she's complaining that her mom is taking over the party. Well, do something. Do something. She's not doing anything, but she's complaining that her mom is taking over the party. That's one spoiled little brat. And even Christy said, you're a spoiled. I don't think she said spoiled brat, but I'm saying spoiled brat. Anywho, she even brought up the dance class, how Christy tried to take over the dance class. They had to put Christy in that dance scene. It would have been boring if they hadn't put Christy in the dance scene. That little, I shouldn't say that little, that, her friend Mika, who's a dancer, or she was instructing the dance class, she seemed live. I think we want to see more from her. She seems like a live wire. I think since the show is dull, Autumn and Christy's family, they really don't have anything going on. I think the producers sent Autumn down here to, put her in that position to rile up the scene a little bit, to go down here and complain and bitch and moan and grind. I think the producers put her up to that because it was so fake. It wasn't natural for her to just come down and start going off on her mother. What the hell is this? Over some balloons. Her mom is sitting there manually pumping up balloons. And she comes out and says, what the hell is this? About balloons. Yeah. So I think the producers put her up to it. I don't think they told her to cuss, but I think they told her to go downstairs and pitch a bitch. And that's what she did. She went downstairs and pitched a bitch. Alright. Next scene is Cole is doing Autumn's makeup for her birthday party. And he's doing her eye makeup exactly the way his. Green eyeshadow with a little darkness on the corner. I guess that's smoky eye, green smoky eye. They had the same same makeup on. Okay, so back to the party. But Cole seemed like a cute guy. He seemed like a nice guy. Back to the now at the party, Tanya brought Ja to the birthday party. And you know what? I kind of don't blame her because everybody there has a partner. Christy has a husband. Christy has a husband. Elena has a husband. Tara has a husband. And Jasmine has a husband. If Tanya just showed up, she would be the only one without a date. So she brought Ja. I don't blame her for bringing Ja. She should have found her another date. I don't know. But I don't blame her for bringing someone because she would have been the only one there without a partner. But she brought Ja. And Elena is not happy with that. Everyone seems to be having a good time at the party. So this is the end now. They're at a table. It's Tara and Joe, who is Tara's husband, and it's Elena, Jasmine, and Tanya. All five of them are at the table sitting down talking. And Tara says to Tanya, I see that you brought Ja. How's everything going? And Elena yells out, he has a girlfriend. And everybody, chaos happened after that. Jasmine said, wait a minute, I thought they broke up. And Tanya's like, yeah, I thought so too. And Tara says, oh, he's a pimp. And Joe says to Tanya, you're the side piece. And they're just going in on her. What was funny to me was Elena said, she said, don't you want to meet, Elena said to Tanya, don't you want to meet Ja's girlfriend? And Tanya was like, no, I don't want to meet her. No, I don't know. And Elena says, I'm going to have an event and I'm going to invite his girlfriend. She was like, no, no. And they argued back and forth and carrying on. And finally, Tanya just got mad and skate off. She's like, you bitches, leave my shit alone. She just cussed. She just skate off into Neverland. And that was the end of that. But this was actually a boring, episode. The only exciting thing was Ja and his friggin' lies. But I think Tanya should go back to, what's his name? Is it Irwin? Is it Irwin? Her daughter's dad. I think it was last season. He was living in another state, living with another woman, and him and Tanya started texting and calling each other. And she said she convinced him to move out of the house with his girlfriend, move out of the state that he was in, move with her, move to the state she's in, move into her house so they can start a relationship all over again. And he did that. No, what I should have said before that is Tara said, when she did a little interview, she goes, the reason I think Tanya is with Jack is because she likes the chase. And I think she's right, because she did that with Irwin. Irwin? I think his name is Irwin. Yeah, Irwin was in another state living with another woman, and Tanya and Irwin started texting each other and calling each other, and Tanya convinced Irwin to leave the woman and move back to her state to be with her. And when he did that and put a ring on it, she gave him his ring back and said, okay, I think Tyra is right. Tanya likes the chase. And once the chase is over with, she's like, okay, that's it. So if Ja decides to put a ring on it, she's going to be like, oh, okay, bye, that's it. I think Tyra is right. Tanya likes the chase. Anyway, Tanya is a grown woman. If she wants to mess around with this man that claimed he has a girlfriend, hey, I think he's a liar. I think he's using her for sex, and he's using her to be on the show. That's my take on that. Anyway, Princess on a Pillow here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do the next review next week, and I think it's going to be better. I think it's going to be more live. I saw a clip where I think it was Tanya that pushed Christy into the pool, and that looked like a setup by the producers also. They're standing right on the edge of the pool arguing, and she pushed her in the pool. I mean, that looked like just a scene setup. So I don't know I don't know, but I think it's gonna get live after this. Alright, thank you for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.